Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us, as always, is Teriah, our level 9 gold and yellow super-powered Superman mentored Superzero here in East End in Gotham City, as we stand next to two of our iconic DC Universe characters here, Commissioner Gordon and that young man who's always getting himself into trouble, Robin, here in the GCPD. And of course we're here for a very special reason, and that is, if we have a look in our journal, you can see that's right, Bane is back at the East End. Bane has taken over parts of East End. Batwoman needs our assistance, and we need to go and speak with her, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. It's been a while since we've been on Teriah, and it's been a while since we've been over here to Gotham on her, so it's quite good to be here for a change. And in fact, I think if we have a look over here, yes, look at this, there's two quests that we can pick up here. One is Batwoman, and the other one is good old Booster Gold. In fact, let's grab that one first. We haven't seen him for a while.
I'm Booster Gold, and this is the Booster Gold Exploration Adventure Series. This adventure will take you to Gotham's notorious East End, one of the most dangerous areas of the city.
That's right. Thank you, new Booster Gold voice person who we don't like as much as the old one. Anyhow, this one is very cool, of course. Visit Gotham's East End and explore the Wayne family's legacy with Booster Gold. Now, you guys know exactly what this is going to be, using the Crime Alley kiosk, and of course we've done this on many of our characters in the Let's Play series, and this is a very special place and a very special kind of exploration mission, and we'll definitely accept that one and take it on at some point. But more importantly, we've got somebody else to see, and that is the lady herself, Batwoman. Let's see what she's got to say.
We've got a fire to put out. Bane's back on the Venom and taking over Cape Carmine. Sound like a dream job?
Always does sound like a dream job, if you ask me. Congratulations to that player who leveled up right beside us there. Anyhow, you can see this is called Out in the Streets, and we've got to break up the Bane hoods distributing venom at Cape Carmine and get samples for analysis. Now, of course, we've done this many a time as well. Lots and lots of fun beating up on the bad guys who are all hyped up on venom and getting that ugly stuff off the streets. And you can see here we get ourselves some Synthium plated shoulder guards, and they are extra specially awesome. 57 defense, 34 health, 3 precision, 23, my good lord, and it's a style that we don't have collected already called a biker, so that is going to definitely come in super handy. But before then, of course, it's time for some shout outs. Always love some shout outs, and it's great to hear from you guys. First one here is from Assassin Graphics, and they say, hey, can I please have a shout out for my level 10 villain called Dark Hawk? You most certainly can, Assassin Graphics. Thank you very much for your support. Got another shout out here from the SOCOM Pones, and they say, hey there, can I please have a shout out? My DCUO character is called Voidwalker. Thank you very much. No, thank you very much. That's a very cool WoW-inspired name, if you ask me. Another shout out here from Namara the Asian, and they say, hey, can I please have a shout out? My name is Cradix or Radix. A shout out for one of those would be awesome. Oh, and do you only do shout outs on DC Universe or on other games as well? So I know to keep watching all of your videos to see my shout out if I get one. Well, in this case, your shout out is for DC Universe Online, that's for sure. But yes, of course, we do shout outs on all of the other series as well. Just up to you guys as to which one you'd like to appear in. So thank you very much for your support. Got another one here from Ari Serent, and they say, hey there, Sambo, can I please get a shout out for my level 25 Green Lantern hero called Brooklyn Lighter? You most certainly can, and you know what? I absolutely love my light-powered superhero, and of course her name is Jordan, and it's one of the most fun power sets ever, so I certainly hope you're having as much fun as I do on mine. Got another one here from Clark Kent 2007, and they say, hey Sambo, I know this is a DCUO episode, but I was wondering if you could make more Final Fantasy 14 videos on YouTube. Please and thank you. I'm a fan of your videos, and I would also like to join Distant World. Now, for you guys who don't know what Distant World is, that is our Final Fantasy link shell, or our Final Fantasy guild if you like, but I cannot join due to some circumstances, so can you please just give me a shout out? My name is Carl Tolentino, and I am physically disabled. And I would also appreciate it if all of you from Distant World and the Superzeroes could check out our Facebook page called Project Seed, which is our for-profit part of our agency. I belong in an agency called Alive, which stands for Actively Living. So that's very, very cool. And of course, we'd all love to support any organization organisations that are making progress in terms of helping out. And in fact, speaking of that, folks, don't forget that coming up very, very soon, we've got the Extra Life events that are going to be happening around the traps as well. And lots of gamers and streamers are going to be streaming and gaming for 24 hours in order to raise money for Extra Life. So just on a similar theme there. So big hello to you and thank you very much for your support as well. And then finally got one more here from DCU Online Zero, and they say, hey Sambo, can you please give me a shout out? My character's name is Oxas, I think that's how you say it, O-X-A-S, Oxas, because I just joined the Superzeroes. Well, you know what, that is awesome, and welcome to the mighty Superzeroes, and stay mighty, and thank you very much for your support. And of course, reminding you guys, if you would like a shout out, all you need to do is ask. It is that simple. Alright, so you can see we've got our orders now from Batwoman herself. We've got to go to Gotham to continue our mission, and we'll just double check on what that mission is exactly. Here we go. Out in the streets, break up the Bane hoods distributing venom at Cape Carmine and get samples for analysis. Absolutely, we will gladly get that junk off the streets for you, Batwoman. No problem there. Now don't forget, of course, that we recently on Teriah got our super speed, and that's because she's now level 9, and that has made a huge difference to us getting around the town. Of course, it's a lot faster than the old slowpoke speed that we've been used to up till now. So it really has made a difference. So as you can see, here we go. Let's engage it. Whoa, that is awesome. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but there is now a new effect. Can you see that underneath me there? Hopefully, there you go, just under the moon. That is new. And of course, you know what? I love it because the guys who are running around with their lightning speed have always had an effect, and now we have one as well. And you can see all the little stars shooting past us there. It's great because it just gives you that sensation of speed in the air, and it's been a long time coming. So thank you very much, SOE, for adding that in. To us flies, it's been a bit boring up to now.
Back in Gotham, he uses venom to fuel his immense strength and brutality. And now his gang is selling the stuff all over the East End. Venom's a short-lasting steroid, not your typical street drug. Take some samples for analysis and get that venom off the streets.
There we go. So those crates are the Venom Samples, and of course if you've been following us through in our Let's Play series up till now, this area will look extremely familiar. This is where we're always beating back the Bane baddies, and of course trying to take this horrible substance off the streets. So we've been here quite a few times. You can see them transforming there. He was all skinny, and now that venom, of course, pumped into his blood and has made him all bulging with muscles. It's completely unnatural, of course. We don't like that. We're going to get more of these samples. That's going to bring us to 4, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a whole heap. 7. Alright, so they drop more than 1. That's always very handy. Taking out the Strongmen, delivering the venom. 2 out of 10 of those so far. Let's do a big AoE. There we go. And you can see defeating the Bane thugs, protecting the venom shipments. We're already up to 6 out of 15 of those as well. So we're doing very, very well. Let's put this shield up. You might remember we got that in the last episode, I believe. There we go. And let's grab these. And I definitely want to get him. Come on, because he was one of the guys there delivering the actual venom. That's a strongman, and that is specifically one of our quest objectives. Now I can see a shiny over here. Let's definitely grab that. We can't let a shiny go past. I wonder how many of these we've got.
Vicky Vale exclusive. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, is a widely used symbol of Bane's followers.
Thank you, and that was 1 out of 6, so we're right at the beginning of that collection, no problem. Right, let's take these samples. We've only got 4 more to get. I don't think we're going to be able to open this one. We might get lucky. No, alright, we've got to take these guys out. Let's put our shield up, do a nice AoE, and then some targeted single target damage there, and that hopefully is enough. Yes, just managed to get that. And there's a juicer. Alright, and we're helping out the cop. There's a Hopper as well. Grab him. And you can see we've already got our samples. Now we just have to defeat Bane thugs, protecting the shipments. And that is 13 out of 15. So 2 more of those just like that one we took out there. And you can see we've also got to take out the strongmen, delivering the venom as well. We've only got 3 out of 10 of those now. From last time we did this, I remember they're a little bit harder to find. And of course, there we go, nice container ship there. We're right on the docks, and that makes sense because these guys are making their venom deliveries. And again, we've been here lots and lots of times before, and somewhere around here, if I'm right, will be the Carmine Lighthouse, the Cape Carmine Lighthouse. And of course that actually is a single player instance as well as being somewhere to quest around. I'm pretty sure that's it up there in the distance, although I could be wrong. There we go, look at that, reach 25 hits on a hit counter. That means we get 10 feat points, and we love our feat points because of course 100 of them gives us an actual skill point, which we always need. Alright, there's a strong man, and yeah, there we go, taking out that one. That counted 4 out of 10 now. So we're looking for those ones that are carrying the boxes. There's one.
You're not gonna get to this stuff now.
5 out of 10. Excellent. And there's another one.
Quick!
Yeah, they seem to be zoning in here, which is quite handy. And there goes our shield as well. And there's a razor, which is a different class of mob. And here we go. Yeah, we're definitely in the right place for these guys delivering the strong boxes. There's no doubt about that. In fact, there we go, 7 out of 10 already. Let's just take out these hoppers in the meantime, just because we can. And now we're going to lock on to the Envenom Strongman. Yeah, definitely take... Oh, look at that. We've got ourselves some gloves as well. Must remember to have a look in our inventory. Pop up our shield. It doesn't last too long, sadly, but at least it does its job. There we go. There's some more guys carrying the crates. Nice AoE. Easy. That's 9 out of 10, and this will be the last one that we need here. 10 out of 10, and we are done. Let's get ourselves up and away out of trouble. Definitely going to check out our inventory, and then of course open up our journal and see if we can carry on. So that was the first round of the missions done, and of course always great to be here in Gotham City. There it is. There's the Cape Carmine lighthouse in the background there. So many memories in there, and of course that's very jungly and planty on the inside because of a particular green lady. That's right. Okay, let's have a look in our inventory here. What do we got? These gloves, and they give us a style that isn't collected, but a lot less health and defense. So I'm going to equip them just to get that style. Then we're going to put our other ones back on, I think. Right, this hammer here, yeah, the tri-line warhammer, that's called. We can't use that till level 30, and I'm pretty sure that was a gift from one of our wonderful viewers, so thank you very much for that. Definitely saving that one up and making sure that we don't sell it, of course. Alright, let's have a look at our journal and see what's next.
These samples are a weaker version of Bane's usual venom. A megasteroid like Venom doesn't just build muscles, it can destroy your body. And it smells terrible, I might add.
Thank you, Oracle. Alright, and you can see this is where we get our awesome Synthium-plated shoulder guards, and definitely going to grab those.
This is a new sort of venom, extremely volatile and short-lived. So Bane's thugs need a constant supply to keep up their strength. See if you can find his main distribution center, and convince Bane's main distributor to find some other means of employment.
Now again, I think I remember this one. We have to go inside a little mini single player instance over the way there, and that's really cool. But before we do, yes, these, let's grab these, and you can see we don't have any shoulders on at the moment. So this is actually going to be our first pair of shoulders. And there we go, definitely adding a whole bunch of stats there, especially the health, defense, and might. And, of course, it's a style new for us as well. So very happy about that. Alright, so as always, we're just going to follow the yellow marker on the map, on the mini-map, as the Zeppelin is crawling lazily across the cloud-filled sky of Gotham.
You'll need to persuade Bane's thugs to give up their main supplier. Take out their Venom Injectors. They'll talk.
Thank you very much, Batman. And look at this, we've got ourselves a little side quest as well. Glad I spotted that, by the way, because otherwise we'd just be coming back and grabbing it afterwards. So let's have a chat to the detective.
Hello. We're trying to see if we can collect the basic injectors the Hoppers carry. Without that, the Venom can't enter their system. How about it?
Yep, how about it? Definitely no problem, detective. There we go. Gather Hopper Venom Injectors 10, interrogate Bane's street soldiers 3 of them, and we've got to confiscate venom from razors, and that is 10 of those as well. In this very cool looking area, by the way, terribly run down. And there you go, you can see him injecting it into his veins there and trying to power up, but we killed him before he did. Now I can see a shiny near a hopper. Let's take out the hopper because of course we need these. And there we go, that is 2 out of 10 of them gathered. Come on, shiny, why won't you collect? Oh, there we go, I was too close. I was standing on top of it.
Vicky Vale on Tlaylock, the god of water. This image is used by many of Bane's more fluid fighters.
Thank you very much, Vicky Vale. There's another Hopper.
When do I get some of the pure stuff?
Well, you're not going to get any if I have anything to do with it. There we go. It's all over for you, Rover. Interrogate the street soldiers. This is one of them. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get an EU. There we go.
Venom
or a
is
use
supposed to
icon.
make me invincible. I don't know anything. I swear.
There we go. 1 out of 3 of the street soldiers have now been interrogated. Oh, I love that first ability there. Throwing rocks at them, basically. There we go. More injectors. 4 out of 10. We're definitely doing very well. Oh, and I can see another shiny.
It's like
Let's take out these guys first. Put up our shield. Use my AoE. Definitely getting knocked back a lot from these guys. And interrogate him.
They don't tell me anything.
Grab our collectible. Nice blue shiny.
The sun is shining. Wake up with our fire and ice spiced iced coffee. It's always sunny at Sundollar.
You know what? You've got to love, absolutely love this two-handed ability here. I mean, it's one of my favorite weapons. It's so much fun swinging it around.
The Venom Lab's near.
Woohoo! Look at that. Oh my lord, we are now level 10. Congratulations to you, Teriah. That is awesome. Look at that quest tracker there. We've got to speak with Mickey Cannon in Metawing, locate the arena recruiter in the nearest safe house. We've got to meet Zatanna at Chinatown Safe House, speak to Dr. Sarah Charles at the Little Bohemia Police Station, and of course, we've got ourselves a PowerPoint there, opening up our power menu with the K key. There we go, and there we go, PowerPoints 1. So let's have a look at these. You can see we haven't been putting our points into geokinesis. Instead, we've been putting them into seismic, and I think I'm going to carry on down that path there. You see, we've got this one here, Entomb, Earthquake, or we've got Pebble Blast. Now, this one I think leads on to really cool things, even though it's a little lame on its own. Pierces enemies with a blast of pebbles, and you can see the power interaction there is that dazed enemies take additional damage and may get knocked down, and that's really what we're looking for. So, pretty sure that, yeah, there we go. Our first ability there, the one that looks like a kind of like a fireball, that actually dazes enemies. So we use the fireball and then the pebble blast, and that's going to be a powerful interaction there, which is hopefully going to end up in a knockback. So there we go, 1 and 5. In fact, you know what I might do is go to the loadouts, and just to make sure we don't forget about that, let's go to damage, which is where we are right now, and perhaps swap them around. There we go. So now we need to use 1, which is stone, and then number 2, which is pebble blast. And I guess that kind of makes sense too when you think about it. Alright, so let's drop down and give that a go. If we can find any baddies, or have we cleaned up the streets already? Good lord, there's one over there. Alright, so let's use 1. There it goes, you saw it flinging across there, and hopefully they're dazed. Whoa, big knockback there. In fact, that one shot at them. What was I talking about it being a bit of a useless skill now? It's still very powerful because that was basically a one shot. Let's see if we can do that again. Let's target this guy, and 1, and then 2. Yeah, whoa, okay. Definitely glad I chose those, there's no doubt about it. Let's pop our shield up though. 1. Oh, he died already. 1. And we've run out of power. Oh dear. Alright, so I guess that is the drawback to it, and it makes sense too because it's so powerful that uses up a lot of power. So I've got no problem with that, of course. If you're going to use the big abilities and you expect them to drain your resources. Let's try it again. Number 1, and then number 2. Wow. Wow. Yeah, look, our power got stripped then, but basically after we'd done the first ability there, the second one completely wiped him out in 1 hit. So, yep, happy with that. Whoa. Alright, definitely glad I chose that one. Alright, so we're looking for some more bad guys. There's some, by the looks of things, some razors and some street soldiers.
Mistake of your life, fool.
And dazed ourselves there. And there we go, using that nice combo that we've just discovered once again. Bam! I love that. Alright, now we're trying to confiscate the venom from razors. That seems to be our last task. So we're just going to have to fly around the area. But, oh, look at that. We've got ourselves an exhibit. Thank you very much. And it was a fortified exhibit. We'll gladly take that. Hello, detective. Oh, and by the way, sometimes they have collectibles, shinies, hidden in these parking garages. And it's very cool. You kind of have to explore around. And I don't mind doing that one bit. We'll have a bit of a look. I'm pretty sure there's one in here. Although, mind you, it's been a while since we've been in here. I could be dreaming. Alright, it's going to make a liar out of me, isn't it? Pretty sure there's one in there. Maybe we just skipped past it.
Ow, that really hurt.
That's right. A hammer to the head definitely hurts.
Get ready to rumble.
And there we go. That's what we want. A razor. Using those abilities, that is amazing. Look at that. He dropped a whole bunch of them there, and that took us right through to 7 out of 10. Definitely not complaining about that. And I can see some more exhibits over there. Oh, and there we go. Hopper Venom Injectors. That was for the detective. We are definitely done with that one. And run myself out of power. Whoops.
Venom is supposed to make me invincible.
Yeah, it didn't do a very good job, did it? There we go. Aggressive exhibit. We like that. Let's just get out of the way for a second and access our journal. And there we go, gather Venom Injectors from Bane's Hoppers in Gotham. We are done. Get ourselves a bit of cash and some Soda Cola Classics. Not going to complain about that. Alright, we've got 3 more of these Venoms to grab from the Razor mobs. So let's see if we can drop down here and find some more Razors. No, we'll attack them anyway because it's so much fun.
Coming in here like that. Wow, that really hurt.
Alright, time for a shield and then an AoE. And we've run ourselves out of power by the looks of things, yep. But I still love those abilities. Alright, razors, where are you? There's one.
You just made the last mistake of your life, fool.
Oh, that is awesome. Look at that. And we have finished. Go to the distribution center to continue your mission. And you can see it right over there. Pretty sure this is the single player instance that I was telling you about. And of course, we've done this many a time on our other characters. The old soda cola plant. That is exactly where we need to go. Of course, we're going to run out of time to do that in this episode, so perhaps what we'll do is wrap up here and leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger. And of course, in the next Teriah episode, we'll come in here and go through this single player story instance. And once again, if we remind ourselves of what we have to do here, let's go to type, there we go, solo, and it is the House of Venom. Find Bane's Venom Distribution Center, done, and shut it down. That's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. So I certainly hope you enjoyed this one, folks. Certainly hope you'll join me in the next one as we take down the source of the Venom. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. But in the meantime, on behalf of myself, Sambo, and Teriah, our level 10 super-powered Superzero here in her yellow and gold outfit with her earth powers, it's us saying take care. I hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.